Hello, everyone. Even the weather, you understand, nature is angry. Nature is very angry. I mean, I saw the flood. There are some reports that the convoy of Mr. Tinubu. So I'm sure it's not the convoy that he is on. You know, sometimes they send these how do you call them, foot soldiers. Oh no, not foot soldiers. What's the word? The ones that go before or and then after those that will come with your thing. I'm sure there are some of them. They've been caught in this flood. You see this flood, going on. Maiduguri, Abuja to Benue State is not that far. I think, and then there's a quite a good road that you pass, even though it's toll, you have to pay toll. But there's one road, I don't know from where, whether it's from Lafia to where, that they said the road is quite good all the way there. So probably they're traveling or they reach there. But there's this TVC, and it's actually TVC, is their media house that is reporting this, that and this is what it has to say. Let me just look it up quickly a bit. I saw that earlier on and I put it out here. Oh gosh. So sorry about that little break. So TVC here is reporting it. It says happening now. Tinubu's, they put president, their president, not my president. Tinubu's visit to Benue. Heavy flood stalls movement along Lafia Makodi road. And then you have that. Just take a look at this particular image where you see cars, going through the heavy waters.
Saboda fasa wannan ruwan yana zaman da wani abu.
Yeah, so that's what you have there. Even nature, it's angry. It's just incredible what is going on in Benue State, and seeing how the governor has really behaved is so distasteful. It's so annoying. It's disgraceful. It shows lack of empathy, lack of sympathy, lack of emotional intelligence with the way with what people are going through, what people have had to go through. You're putting them through this. Tinubu is coming, and you're putting posters all over the place. You've declared public holiday. This is the time that I wish Benue people were able to do sit at home. It's just that sit at home has been bastardized, by the things that IPOP have done in the southeastern part of the country. But this is the time that you actually need something like a sit at home, where the whole state, nobody will be on the streets. Everybody will be at home, as in go and do the things that you want to do. That thing had been done before. The first time they started as sit at home, it was actually a visit that Buhari was going to do to one of the southeastern states. I can't remember which of the states precisely now. And they did that, and they just sort of like just went, just didn't come out, and it was ghost. You see him driving through, nobody, and it made the images were so powerful. It was unbelievable. This is the kind of thing that would have worked with what is happening in Benue right now. And this whole thing about telling people to wear colorful clothing to come out, is it clowning? Do they think this is a joke? People died. People are saying, there are people that are coming out to say they've lost over 20 members of their families. People are saying they've lost 10 members of their family. People are coming. I saw a woman whose all her children had been killed, whether they were 5 or 6. You know the enormity of carrying such pain. How do you deal with that kind of a pain? How do you go from there? And then you now find out that people who are supposed to be in position of leadership, that are supposed to give you support, that are supposed to empathize with you, to make you have some kind of relief, they are actually mocking the death of your loved ones. They are mocking your tragedy. They don't seem to care, and they're just doing whatever it is that they want to do in the manner that they want to do it. And for me, I think we also need to come to a place where we need to sit down and have a conversation with ourselves to say election are very important. And honestly, there is no reason why you're voting for a party that fails to protect your lives. Because when you vote for that party, you're simply telling the party that your life doesn't matter and that they can continue to disregard your life and not bother about it and watch you being killed, and it's okay. Because that's the signal that it sends. And this is what I say to people all the time. People sit down and tell, oh, 2015, why did you not vote for PDP? Why did you vote for APC and all of that? Like, I can't sit down and watch a party in power that has refused to protect the lives of its citizens, and vote for it again. And that's also the thing that we must continue with. And voting for someone doesn't mean that the next election you're not voting them out. And if you vote in a party and it does worse or it doesn't do the right thing it's supposed to do, vote it out again. You continue to change them until they get the sense that citizens matter, citizens' lives matter, and they must treat citizens the way they ought, to be treated, not the way that they feel that the citizens, should be treated anyhow. We must get to that place. For me, 2023 election, when Benue State people voted for APC as their government, it was a baffling thing for me. I remember writing it. I think I tweeted some of this to say, how can this is the government at the central that has refused to listen to your cries of being killed. In fact, the last governor, no matter, yes, he has his own incompetence, one thing that you will give him is the fact that he cried out when his people were being killed. He was not the one, trying either to blame the people or gaslight the people or anything. He cried out. Governor Otto, you will give him that. He cried out. He always called out, APC government. He called out Buhari on the issue of the lives of his people. And then you go ahead to vote in that party that had not done anything. These are some of the things, that you see. We need to get to a place where we are understanding the biggest power that we have as citizens is usually on election day, during election, and we need to begin to use that power. The second other power is the power capacity to make demands, our collective demands and all of that. If we're able to handle the power that we have during election, it will go a long way in ensuring that it's only people who are ready to serve the people that get into office. You understand? And anyone who does not serve the people in the way and manner that the people are supposed to be served very well for them to get good governance, then that person automatically gets taken, out of office. These are some of the things that we must constantly and continuously begin to emphasize on them and let people. You can't come on election day and just like, it's not about whether you like someone, you don't like someone. It's about some are sending a message. If you don't protect our lives, we will not give you our votes. It's as simple as ABCD. There are no two ways about it. You don't protect our lives, we will not give you our votes. Not what we just have, right now. It's really sad what is going on, and the killings are going on all over Nigeria. And I've not seen a state of emergency being declared anywhere. It is in Rivers State that the state of emergency has been declared. And I said before, I say it again, I'll continue to say it's long overdue. If Nigeria had a National Assembly, the time for the impeachment of Tinubu would have long since be overdue. It's something that should have been tabled. He never was supposed to be in that office that he has occupied, and he has watched citizens being killed without him doing anything that he's supposed to do. Rather, it's blame game, throwing other people under the bus. That's what he seems to be, that he seems to have perfected on.